Welcome to the football in-season training video number 3. As we are approaching the middle of the season, let's continue to stay focused on the points of emphasis. 1. Proper wearing and use of required equipment. 2. Pace of play and timing issues. 3. Enforcement of penalties for personal fouls and unsportsmanlike conduct fouls. And 4. Defensive players and blindside blocks. Do not relax and regress on the improvements that we have made from the beginning of the season. We are going to start today's video with a play that has multiple issues involved. The first issue is we have a center that has his hands on the ball. When he removes his hand, he has fouled per 4-1-3A. This is a dead ball foul for a false start and would require a 5-yard penalty. Issue number 2 is based upon what can be seen on this video. We only have 6 players on the line of scrimmage. This illegal formation is a live ball foul that requires a 5-yard penalty. Lastly, it is always illegal to deceive an opponent by using the substitution process. This hideout play foul, per 9-6-4D, is illegal participation and requires a 15-yard penalty. Nice job by the line judge for flagging this play. The offended team will most likely choose to accept the 15-yard penalty, and therefore the ball would be placed at A's 27.5-yard line. As A53 engages up high with the nose tackle for B, A77 dives directly into the back of the knees of B52. Here you get to see it from another angle. Not only did this illegal chop block affect the outcome of the play, which was a touchdown for A, it is a very dangerous play. Luckily, this player was eventually able to get up off the turf. Blocking below the waist is permitted in the free blocking zone as long as the players that are involved in the blocking are on the line of scrimmage and in the zone at the snap. In this play, the linebacker B20 was not at the line of scrimmage at the snap. Even though the block occurred in the free blocking zone, since both players were not on the line of scrimmage at the snap, the block below the waist is illegal. Blocking below the waist is making initial contact below the waist from the front or the side against an opponent other than the runner. Defensive players can be just as guilty of this act as an offensive player. As you can see on this play, the blocking fullback is hit below the waist by B15. The end zone view will give an even better shot of this play. These rules are put in place for the safety of the players. This is a dangerous play and the penalties must be enforced. It is imperative that the head linesman sees this play as it has the potential to be illegal. However, A13 does a tremendous job on this legal block. As officials, we must stay engaged at all times. As A13 completes his first block that is legal, he then hustles down the field to continue blocking for his teammate. Unfortunately, this time, A13 creates forceful contact on his opponent that is defenseless without initiating with his open hands. This is an illegal blindside block. B13 is defenseless and the contact is unnecessary and excessive. Forceful contact without initiating with open hands, illegal blindside block. Player B in white is definitely defenseless. However, the contact on this play was not forceful. This player has been coached well, as his objective was simply to free up his teammate for a long run, which he did with a legal block. Remember, the block must be forceful in order for it to be illegal. Let's revisit an old rule that is not being correctly enforced at times. Intentional grounding. Intentional grounding is a pass thrown intentionally into an area not occupied by an eligible offensive receiver, or a pass thrown incomplete to save loss of yardage or to conserve time. The exception, it is legal to conserve time by intentionally throwing the ball forward to the ground immediately after receiving a direct hand-to-hand snap. As A11 rolls out to his left, has no open receiver to pass to, and is being rushed by B23, he throws the ball to the ground to avoid the loss of yardage. Even if he threw the ball to the 5th lane of the track, it would still be considered intentional grounding. Different play, but same outcome. As A12 is being pressured, he simply throws the ball into an unoccupied, open area to avoid the loss of yardage. Intentional grounding is a 5-yard loss, along with the loss of down. We are approaching weeks number 4 and 5 for this season, the halfway point. Please be diligent in your preparation, perspiration, and application. In other words, continue to work hard, continue to work together, and be professional with your duties as an official. Good luck, and I'll speak to you soon.